Hey guys, Snake in here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and just a quick one. I wanted to cover this event that came back yesterday. It's quite an old one. I'm sure a lot of you have probably done it already, finished all the levels, farmed up the Nappa that transforms. However, there is a good reason to spend some stamina on this event, even if you have done it already, and that is the Icarus and Princess Snake support items are farmable from this event. So just by completing stage 4, deeds done by the full moon, you get 2 Icarus items as long as you do it on Z hard. You'll get those every time you defeat the boss, so it's good because it's not random. At least I don't believe it is. I've got the 2 every single time, so it's not like one of those stages where you go all the way through it and then don't get the reward at the end. I could be mistaken, but I did it plenty of times yesterday and I didn't have a single occurrence where I didn't get one. And then stage 5, the fight in the next world, that's the one I'm going to show you. That one is a little bit more frustrating. It can be like the stages when you're trying to farm incredible gems where you might just not come across the right things that you need. The team is not really important, so what I normally do is I bring a team like this where it's just a bunch of units that I'm currently leveling up, just to get a little bit of XP, because obviously this is a very old story mission, so the enemies are not hard in any way. So you will see dotted around the map, so of course we're not going to start off with a 2, and this is where the frustration I was talking about comes in. So every single one of these guys on the map, if you defeat them, you get 2 Princess Snake items. So if you get very lucky, you can hit every single one on the map. There's usually, I think, 3 or 4. So let's see, we've got a second, oh no, that's Grandpa Gohan. He just gives a bunch of extra XP. So there's a second one there, third one there, and a fourth one there, yeah. So there are 4 on this particular iteration of this map. So we want to see if we can at least hit 2 of them. Would be nice, because obviously Princess Snake is a very good support item, especially for things like Super Battle Road, so you want to be trying to get as many of those in your collection as you can. So events like this are very good for farming those up. Obviously a lot of it comes down to the RNG. Let's fight the Grandpa Gohan just to show off his little thing. It's just a little strength unit. I believe the trolls that you fight are strength and AGL, but I guess they're not trolls. They're probably just supposed to be referred to as actually, yeah, of course, they're demons, aren't they? They're supposed to be Oni type things. They're only in the filler in Dragon Ball Z. So and if you remember the censored version over here on Cartoon Network, where they couldn't have hell on their t-shirts, so they'd edited the letters so it looked like it said HFIL, and then apparently the place was called the Home for Infinite Losers. So I remember that coming up in a conversation the other day. It's been a long time since I've seen that, because obviously the only times I've re-watched Dragon Ball recently, it's been Kai. So okay, so we're gonna get might get unlucky again here. We need a 3 or a 4. Hey, there you go. So we get a 4. At least we get to show it. My biggest concern was going to be having to try and record this multiple times, because we didn't actually get to land on one of the squares a single time, but we managed to do it. So this team is not the best for key links. Like, this is not in any way supposed to be a showcase of the actual team that I'm using. Like I said, it is just a bunch of units thrown together with Caulifla, who has an all types leader skill, just so they can get some extra XP. But as you can see, especially considering my Caulifla is Rainbow, the event is not difficult at all. This that Vegeta I don't think is even awakened, and he one-shot him with a normal attack. And there you go. Those 2 support items there are the 2 Princess Snake items. So can we get the last one as well? I think we might be able to. Is that 5 or is it 4? Oh no, it's only 4. Well, if we can get a 3, then we can get it. No. And 6, 1, 2. Okay, so we can get, if we go 6 and then 4, we can get that last one. So we managed to get 2. That's not bad for the stamina cost. Getting 4 Princess Snakes, I'm okay with that. So like I said, very, very good item for Super Battle Road. You can take out him. Goku should take that guy out, I think. Let's see. So yeah, even without type advantage, these are like unawakened SRs, some of them, and they're pretty much taking them out. So the event is certainly not difficult at all. I recommend doing something similar to this, where you can just bring a nice little XP grinding team, get a little bit of extra XP, because you are not really in any danger of actually losing. So Caulifla will very easily take him out. And there you go, there is the two Princess Snakes again. I believe the medal that you get is just one of the ones that you use to awaken the units that are from this event, but we shall see at the end. And then the last fight is against a physical King Kai. Of course, not going to be very difficult. They share the Tournament of Power link, which is nice, although, oh, there you go. I was going to say still not enough, but there we go. I mean, let's be fair, the Rainbow Star Caulifla is just going to take him out anyway, so not a difficult event by any means. It's just, unfortunately, the large bulk of it comes down to the RNG. Can you actually land on those squares? If you get very lucky and manage to hit all of them, then obviously you're going to come away with 8 per run, which is very decent. And then, yeah, King Kai drops a couple of King Kai planets, which are the training locations that guarantee one of the higher successes. So not bad. So let's see our overall haul just from one run of that mission. What did we get? We weren't really paying attention to the tiles on the way to the Oni guys. We were just trying to focus on landing on them, but I'm sure we'll have picked up some decent stuff along the way. Yeah, we got a couple of barbers as well, which is good because I've been using tons of those for the UI event. Couple of awakening medals, a Dende, and there you go, 4 Princess Snakes and 4 King Kai planets from defeating King Kai. So there you go, that is a stage. If you've got nothing else to do on Dokkan at the moment, if you farmed up all your medals for Ultra Instinct, and I believe today is Tech Day, so if you don't need any medals from the Tech events, it's definitely worth pouring some stamina into this event to farm up the Princess Snakes and the Icarus. Obviously, Icarus is the next best defensive item from Whis, which are a lot harder to come by. I think the only event you can get them from is the Resurrection of F, where you can fight Whis in the final stage. And that's the only place to get those from him. I'll show quickly the run of stage 4, because that won't take very long at all. It's not a particularly long stage, and I guess it doesn't really test my theory that it's guaranteed every time, but because, you know, the percentage, if it's not guaranteed, the percentage is definitely high. But I guess you never know. If we actually finish the stage and we don't get them, then that will prove that it can be random. But like I say, I spent almost all day yesterday. There wasn't much I needed to do after I'd recorded a couple more of the Versus UI event videos. So I just farmed a bunch of Princess Snakes. So you fight I think it's Tech both times. Yeah, you fight a Kid Gohan and then he transforms into a Great Ape. You'll see from this entire run though, this does not take very long at all. Even with the type disadvantage here, he's not going to deal much damage to us. And yeah, so this is so that Goku is a TUR, but not even fully leveled, and he pretty much one-shot him with type disadvantage. So, like I said, this event is not in any way difficult. You should be able to easily blast through it just to get some decent support items. So grab those and you just take those because it doesn't really matter. Caulifla is probably going to finish him off. Gets the dodge. And let's see, can she take him out in one shot? I didn't bring the best Caulifla friend, but no, not quite. Wow, so we don't take it out in one turn, but as you can see, the event is not in any way, shape or form difficult, so I think my Caulifla, being Rainbow, even not super attacking, she will potentially take him out here. Well, almost. So Zamasu, the SR, takes him out with his super attack. And there you go. 2 support items, 2 awakening medals. I think all the awakening medals that drop from the actual bosses are just related to the awakenings of the units from this event, so they're not particularly important, but it's the support items that we're here for. So I believe, like I say, that was the reward every single time I've played this event, is 2 of those medals and 2 support items. I definitely like the fact that the newer events give you those opportunities to get bonus drops from using specific teams. But there you go, there is the 2 Icarus. So that is the event. You can farm. If you've got any stamina to spare, I definitely recommend it. Very powerful support items, and you can fill up your collection. Help you get those Super Battle Road stages or the Mastered Ultra Instinct event done. And there you go. So that is going to be it for this one, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter at the Masked Ningen, or join the Discord. The link will be in the description. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.